Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your voice breaking. Your voice
Okay.
is
If you
breaking.
can just give me a second. Am I audible to you now?
It's breaking in between.
Okay.
Can I resign?
Yeah. Am I audible to you now?
Yeah, now you're
You're
audible.
okay? Okay.
Done. Okay.
Great. Wonderful. How are you doing, Naveen?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And thanks for asking. And how have you been?
Doing well and good to see you for another session after a very long time,
Yes.
right? Okay. So, how has your content creation been so far?
Yeah, the process is going smooth and steady. Yeah.
Okay. 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 That's great. And any other form of content that you have been creating and uploading?
No, uh,
Hmm.
same old, same old. I'm just attending sessions with the certified tutors and I'm
Okay.
uploading those sessions.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. So instead of same old, you could say I have been following the same format. Same format.
I have
You
been
could say
following
that.
same format.
Same format for creating content and sharing. You could say that. Right?
Great. Sure.
Okay. All right. So, now coming to the topic that you would like to speak about. So, you can pick a topic of your choice, and I would want you to speak on it for a minute. But if you want to take few seconds to prepare on it, by prepare what I mean is if you want to quickly gather few thoughts, what you would like to share, you could do that for 30 seconds and then you can speak on a topic of your choice. It's not necessary, it has to be related to the session topic, but anything that you feel is relevant, you can speak on it.
Sure. And before that, we have jumbled sentences and session notes.
Yes, we'll be doing that as well, not to worry.
Sure.
I'll take care of
Sure.
that.
Sure.
Yes, so which is
So,
why I said if you can speak on the topic for a minute, and then post that, we would be doing the jumbled sentences.
sure.
Okay?
And
All right.
what
Hmm.
topic?
Hmm. Sorry?
Uh, Give me any two topics.
Hmm.
Among that, I will select one topic and I will try to
Hmm.
speak on it.
Okay. So I
Any.
may not have two topics, but I have one topic. In case you're not okay with it, then I'll try to give you another. Okay?
Sure.
Or
Sure.
all right. I have two topics for you, right? So one is eco-friendly practices in India. That's one. Number two, you could talk about health versus money.
Health versus money.
Hmm. So which topic would you like to pick?
Health versus money.
Okay, great, wonderful. So, do you need few seconds to gather your thoughts, or are you ready to shoot?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready to
Okay,
start.
okay, great. You can start.
Uh, Health and money, right?
Health versus money.
Health
Yes,
versus money.
yes.
In my point of view,
Hmm.
health is very important comparing to the money.
Hmm.
I can give you few examples. I- If you earn huge money, but you are what we call if your health is not good, and you don't at the end of the day you don't feel satisfied, or you don't what we call you don't get much sleep. Why? Because your health not support you, right?
Hmm. Does
So
not support you.
does not, yes, does not
Hmm.
support you.
Hmm.
So these days people are running after money, they are
Hmm.
neglecting their health.
Hmm.
recent times I saw
mm,
many people,
mm,
they are not eating food from,
mm.
in their home. They are
Mm.
addicted to the fast food from outside.
Okay.
Yeah, they are earning much money and it's a good
Mm,
thing,
mm,
but at the same time you have to maintain a good health, right? I saw many people on roads and
mm,
they just went to the fast food and they eat
mm,
fast foods and they eat junk food.
mm,
Yeah, they are earning money and they are spending money on the junk food. It is not
mm,
good for their health, and junk food destroys your health. And many people, if we wake up early and you
mm,
can get vitamin D from sunlight,
mm, mm.
from morning
Correct.
sunlight. It is free of cost. But
Correct.
many people are not waking up early, and
Mm,
they're not getting vitamin D.
mm.
But
Which leads to deficiency.
deficiency. But they are
Mm,
buying vitamin D supplements from medical
mm.
stores.
Correct. You're right.
See, you
Mm,
are earning money, but you are buying medicines and you are
mm,
spending money
mm,
on junk food. That is not good. You earn limited money, but
mm,
maintain a healthy
mm,
lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle is
mm,
more important
mm.
than earning. Yes,
Right? Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. So great, wonderful. Like you rightly said, there are some things which are provided free to us by nature,
yes,
right?
yes,
Nature in itself is free, it's abundant,
yeah,
right? And most importantly, nature has the power to heal us, right?
100% correct.
But however, we have let technology take over our lives. So we are busy with gadgets, right? And we don't realize that we have spent not only time but our energy and health over it. And by the time we realize it, it might be too late,
Too late.
or
Yes,
it requires way more effort to
yes,
regain our health,
yes.
right?
But when we are getting old and
Hmm.
we cannot regain the same
Hmm.
health
Hmm. Correct.
how we are in engage in teenage,
Correct.
like that. So
Absolutely.
especially here I would like to add one point that
Hmm.
you know pure air and
Hmm.
pure water,
Hmm.
organic food,
Hmm.
and sunlight,
Correct.
these four are very important.
Hmm.
And the best part is,
Hmm.
among those four, three are free, and
Hmm.
fourth one is, you can offer it with in low prices.
Hmm.
I can
Correct.
explain that, when
Hmm.
you inhale fresh air, you
Hmm.
don't get lungs problem.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
in rural area we can
Hmm.
feel the fresh air, and
Correct.
many people in rural area don't get diseases related to the lungs.
Correct. You're
But
right.
coming to the cities, urban areas,
Hmm.
people live, in a traffic area, and
Hmm. Hmm.
we inhale the carbon monoxide, which
Correct.
releases
You're
from
right.
vehicles. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. You're absolutely
And
right.
the second point is pure water. When you drink
Hmm.
pure water, it is
Hmm.
good for all, for your digestion system and
Hmm.
all organs of your body. And
Hmm.
instead of drinking pure water, many people are buying cool drinks, soft drinks,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
drinking
Hmm.
alcohol, drinking
Hmm.
alcohol.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
comparing to the water, those are
Hmm.
very costly. Alcohol and cool drinks all are
Right.
costly. You are
Right.
spending money to destroy your health.
Correct. You're right.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
And
Yes.
next,
You're right.
third one is organic food.
Hmm.
When you eat organic food with
Hmm.
vegetables,
Correct.
and when you eat vegetable food and it
Hmm.
comes in low prices,
Hmm.
comparing to the junk food such as biryanis, starters,
Hmm.
fries, non-veg
Hmm.
fries,
Hmm. Hmm.
and those are very, what we call, expensive comparing to the
Hmm.
vegetable food.
Correct. You're
When you
right.
eat
Absolutely.
vegetables and it
Hmm.
good health comparing to the
Hmm.
junk.
Correct. You're
And
right. Absolutely.
yes, and fourth
Hmm.
one, sunlight.
Hmm.
Yeah, when you wake up
Yes.
early, and as I mentioned before, when you wake up early, you
Yes.
get vitamin D for free of cost.
Hmm.
But when you
Correct.
don't
You're
get
right.
wake up, when you don't wake up early, you don't get vitamin D. Instead of
Hmm.
from sunlight, and
Hmm.
you get medicine from vitamin D
Hmm.
supplement from medical stores.
Correct. You're right.
Yeah, that is what I would
Absolutely.
like to add.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. You're absolutely right because I've come across so many people who are opting for supplements and basically for all the other alternatives without trying out these options which are readily available, right?
Yes.
Or at least we can try to look for it, right? So when we start investing in our health is when we will start having the energy to achieve everything else what we want to, right? Because
Yes.
if there's no health, everything becomes, comes to a standstill, right?
Hundred
We'll not
percent
be able to
correct.
move forward in
Yes.
life, right? Okay, great, wonderful. You had some great things to share, Naveen. Yes, so we'll go ahead with the session topic, and let's see if you can speak on the session topic itself. We'll see that as we proceed further, we'll get a better understanding, right?
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
great, wonderful. So today's topic is quite interesting, the role of music in your life,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'm sure music plays an important role in almost everyone's life, isn't it? There cannot be an individual who would say that I detest music or I cannot take it, right? I don't think we have ever come across any such individual. Have you come across any individual who doesn't seem to be interested in music?
No, I didn't.
Hmm. Right. So I think it would be a rare case, right?
Yes.
Yes. Hmm.
99.999%
Hmm.
people like
Hmm.
the music.
Correct. Like music, not the music, but
Sh-
like music.
Like music.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, what role has music played in your life? If I had to ask as a plain question to you.
Sure. Actually, music, I'm very close to the music.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
Whenever I'm reading
Hmm.
during my examinations,
Mm-hmm.
if I feel, if I'm feeling sleepy, then
Hmm.
I just, on my music player, and
Hmm.
while listening the songs also, I
Hmm.
read.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of my friends, sometimes they say, how you will manage both. One, when we are listening to the music and you can't focus
Hmm.
on study, then how you are managing both things at a time.
Correct.
So
Hmm.
I don't know, but the relation between me and music was
Hmm.
too what personal and emotional.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I connected to that. But whenever I'm listening while I'm studying, if I
Hmm. Hmm.
listen to any song and it
Hmm.
doesn't
Hmm.
disturbs me, it
Hmm.
helps me. Instead of it
Okay.
helps me a lot.
Hmm, this is very interesting because this is again something I wanted to ask you that how did you manage to focus on what you're studying and not focus on the music itself, right? Because I don't think many people can do that. They get easily distracted by the music or by the singers who are part of a song,
Yeah,
right?
but not all the time. You know,
Of course. Hmm.
yeah, when I feel sleepy,
Hmm.
yeah, at that
Right.
time only, I
Hmm.
would listen the song. I would listen songs.
Hmm. Right. Okay.
Yes,
So listen to songs. You will have to
yes,
use the preposition to there, right?
listen to songs. Yes,
Yes, correct. So I think for many people to get motivation to do some form of work, you would also notice them listening to songs, right? For example, if they're doing any household chores, or they might be doing some mundane task which does not interest them, but they have to do it, right? So I think automatically music adds that life to them, right? And it gives them that interest to
Yes,
continue with that work, right? Would you agree to that?
yes, I agree with that.
Right.
Especially, whenever if I have
Hmm.
free time, I
Hmm.
usually go for long walk.
Hmm.
At that time, I listen to the music,
Hmm. Hmm.
and it
Right.
helps me a lot. And what we call, whenever if I do any exercise,
Hmm.
uh, I switch
Hmm.
on these songs, and
Hmm.
we have many motivational songs.
Hmm. Hmm.
So by listening them, and we can do 10 to 15 minutes extra exercise on daily basis.
Correct. Correct. You're absolutely right.
Yes,
Because there is a wide range of songs which belong to different genre, right? So if you want to feel motivated, there are set of songs. If you feel you just want to feel relaxed at the start of your day, then there are different set of songs. You name it, there is a song for it, right? We have reached that point in our life where there are so many creative songs and we
yes,
can listen to them, right? Okay.
yes. And may I
Yes.
know, and
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, what is
Yes.
your insights on music? And
Right.
yes,
Okay. So, my insight is, of course, I am one such individual who connects to music deeply. And I remember at every stage of my life, I've listened to certain set of songs, right? So, when I listen to them now, they take me back to those good old days, right? It could be my college days or it could be my school days, right? And I hold on to the songs which have some meaning to think over it, right?
great.
I don't just go by the beats of the song,
Lyrics, and
yes,
also
but I would focus on the lyrics,
lyrics.
like you said.
Great.
Yes, yes, because beats is good, that would complete the song, but a song is always remembered for what it tries to tell us, right? And I think a lot of songs have been created which you can relate to it, or rather, you feel the song relates to us or the situations, right?
Yes,
So that is what deeply connects us to the music, is what I feel,
yeah,
right?
100% correct. And few songs connects to our personal life also.
Correct.
Many
Absolutely.
times we,
Hmm.
during our college days,
Hmm.
any other times, we feel struggles. You know
Hmm.
we faced many
Hmm.
struggles, and we
Hmm.
overcome challenges.
Hmm. Hmm.
So when we hear any song which is related to that kind
Hmm.
of genre,
Correct.
so we easily connect to that song.
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
the writer may wrote that song for me, I think, so we can
Hmm.
connect like that.
Correct. Yes, that's exactly what I meant, right? Because it takes us back to the time when we actually went through this particular struggle. How did we work upon ourselves and how did we overcome it? Or the people who backed us up, who supported us, right? So, like you rightly said, that there are songs for almost every feeling that a human feels,
Yes,
right? And it's a wonderful creation. Without music, life would have been extremely difficult
difficult. Yes,
and it would have been meaningless, I would say, right?
yes, I also agree with that point. Why?
Mm,
Because
mm,
whenever we feel lonely, or whenever we
mm,
feel stressful, so
mm,
at that time also, if we listen to um,
mm,
any songs,
mm,
so you can feel what we call stress free,
mm.
and
Correct. You're
yeah,
right.
relax. Especially, music helps us to relax.
Hmm. Correct.
Yes,
Absolutely. Yes, it does. I think a lot of people use music as a medium to even put themselves to sleep, right?
Yes,
People
I,
who have sleep issues, right? So they use music as a medium to overcome this major issue.
yes, I use it too. Whenever
Hmm.
I didn't
Hmm.
feel
Hmm.
sleepy, I
Hmm.
just listen
Hmm.
uh, romantic and
Hmm.
romantic type
Hmm.
songs
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
kind of songs, and those
Right.
help us to sleep.
Hmm. Right. Correct. Absolutely. Like I said, there are different genre of songs which are created and they help us in almost every way.
Yes,
Right?
there
Great.
are, yeah,
Wonderful.
many
Hmm.
songs like
Hmm.
motivational and
Hmm.
sad songs. So
Hmm.
sometimes
Right.
we uh, like to listen sad songs also. It
Hmm.
depends on the day situation.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
we
And
can,
I've
many
hmm.
sad songs we have the lyrics. If you observe the lyrics,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
that gives a lot of meaning to
Hmm.
the
Correct.
lyrics.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes, the melodramatic songs, their lyrics is exceptional, I've realized, in comparison to other genre songs, right? They are very meaningful and they're exceptional. So, are there any songs in your mother tongue language which are excellent? And if you could tell me about one or two songs which have been very good in terms of lyrics or what they mean, if you could share about them.
Yeah, I can say that one motivational song is in Okate Jananam, Okate Maranam.
Okay.
It means one life, and
Mm.
I'm just translating it, but I'm
Yes, yes, that's absolutely fine. The translation
yes,
can be a bit different.
yeah, one life and one death.
Okay. Okay.
So during this, birth and death,
Hmm. Hmm.
and we have to do many things, and we have to achieve our goal.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, something
Right.
like that it goes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
So I think what this song is trying to tell us is that we are born once
yes,
and we experience death once,
fun. Yeah,
right? So within these two experiences, the time which is spent is the time that we have for ourselves or for us to do everything, right?
yes,
I think that is what it means. That's beautiful. Excellent. I mean, even though it is translated, this is something to think about or remind ourselves each day, right?
yes, yes.
Yes. Is there any other song which has, which touched your heart or you felt it was wonderful and you were listening to it on a loop, apart from the
Ye-
one you mentioned?
Yeah, and there are many. Especially, I love to listen melody songs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
as I
Mm.
mentioned,
Mm.
if I am not getting sleep at the
Mm.
time, also I love to listen melodies.
Mm.
Actually,
Okay.
at
Hmm.
that time I didn't get that melody word. That's why I
Hmm.
used romantic. But instead
Hmm.
of romantic, I love to listen
Hmm.
to melody music, melodies.
Okay, okay, great, wonderful. That's good to know that music has played such a major role in your life, right? Okay. And we would have done the jumbled sentences, but as you know, time is
Yes,
coming to an end,
it's feedback time.
right?
Yes,
Yes, so I will provide you feedback. So, firstly, I must say that as the session moved further, I could see that you were opening up and sharing more ideas, which is wonderful. And this is something you have been good at it, right? You have been doing this for a long time now, which is wonderful.